What's up, you guys? This is Bestiari, and we got some more Marvel heroes today. And we got Star-Lord with us. Everybody, welcome Star-Lord. Personally, uh, one of my favorites thematically. Gotta love him. And he's level 52. We're still running the grind. And we're just gonna do a quick green just so I can show you some of the skills. Kind of just get in there. It's a cluster bomb. A little bit laggy, but we're all good in this neighborhood. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm using him mostly as a grenader, similar to Mac 2 Monsters build, deviating a little bit into it, not following it strictly, and I'm following a couple other guides. Still learning how to play him to his best potential, but I kind of got the idea. Since his dash resets all grenades, and they make it sound as though there's more than that. There's only two grenades, cryo and grenade. Both very helpful, both very useful. Constantly use them out of better rotation, but generally you want to get in there, throw a grab, pull them together. If they don't die in greens, they will. But we can do it on some yellows and blues. Throw a grab, throw a cryo, freeze, immobilize, and just destroy. Then we can just do empty the clips, clear out any and all trash possible. Just to get through this really quick. As you can see, he's kind of a spirit hog. Just going through it, clearing as much trash as possible. I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay. Yeah. Like, my only gripe with him so far, he is a spirit hog. He will eat up spirit like nothing else. I played Nova before him. Nova was level 60 I got right before playing Star-Lord, and Nova had some spirit issues. I wasn't used to his rotation, so I felt I was wasting a lot of my resources to get very minimal damage. On Star-Lord, his rotation is very simple. You can just go around throwing grenades, like you don't really have to think about it. So, and then empty the clips just clears all blues and yellows. And here we go, we're gonna stock up a little bit on this, have Groot tank for a bit, and unleash the Fury. And I'm going to show off the reset here to do double orbital strike and another strafe with a cluster bomb. Massive damage. Again, it is only green, so damage feels a lot higher than it should, because it is. And that's a green run. Really simple, really fast, and really enjoy it. I mostly only do that for legendaries, but I thought I kind of prefer doing terminals by myself for these videos than I would a Midtown Madness, because it is Monday. I don't think I'll upload this on a Monday, but it was Monday when I uploaded this. Trust me. Trust me. And, yeah. So that's Star-Lord. Really awesome character. Does a lot of damage. Feels like you're playing Call of Duty with the constant airstrikes, that's for sure. Boom. And orbital strike up in here. Really great character, love the theme. Only problem I have with him, and I can't say it enough, he does eat spirit. I have 465 on this bar with the crystal, so without this, he only has 200 spirit naturally. With, I don't think any of my gear at the moment gives me spirit cost. It gives me a reduction on spirit cost. Okay, here we go. One of them gives me 60 spirit. And then this gives me a reduction on spirit cost. So, highly, highly appreciated. By the time he's 16, I can get all his uniques going and a couple artifacts just for him. He's definitely going to be in a better place, definitely going to have more spirit, and he's definitely going to have a little bit more of a reduction on that. And on top of that, there's a couple of artifacts that give you spirit, so definitely going to look into that, going to get those down just for him, because I can't get enough Star-Lord. I am loving him. And I say that about every character, but I mean it. Like, a lot of characters that I've gotten to 60, the reason they're 60 is because I love them. Like, Spider-Man is not in the best place. He's not on any top 5s, but he's in my top 5, and that's what matters, right? And Star-Lord's definitely getting somewhere. I'm definitely gonna decide whether or not that stays true as a level 60, which I hope it does, and it definitely will. Much like Nova. Nova, love the guy thematically, love the guy in the game. Took me a while to get used to his rotations and try to get the maximum damage, but once I got it, it was perfect. And that's where I am with Star-Lord right now. I am not so much getting used to the rotation because it's really simple. You just throw grenades, toss stuff. That's not my grenade button. But yeah, every time you dash, it resets. So yeah, that's the rundown. That's Star-Lord, and I'm just going to end this video with a quick, like, 2-minute rundown of all my skills. So, let's go. And the 2-minute rundown begins now. Alright, so the only skills I have, 1-point wonders, snapshot. Really good for leveling, does crit damage just for this skill. You get a bunch of points in it with your gear, so that's good. Jet dash, probably my favorite skill, just simply because it looks cool for a dash, and it resets all grenades. So the focus of my build are the grenades. And next up, cluster bomb. Your major area AoE duration does damage twice per second for 10 seconds. You got strafe. You send the Milano out. Boom. Damage in a line. Good damage, especially at higher levels. And then we got empty the clips, which is my preferred basic attack, I guess you can call it. It does 40% more damage on all elites and bosses, so it will clear trash. And the attack speed's pretty good on it. It does eat up spirit, but it's a manageable cost. Then we got Starship Uplink. It's your passive. It gives you crit. It gives you accuracy when you hit critically, and it gives you a bunch of other cool stuff, such as making all your starships strikes make your opponents vulnerable. Orbital strike, your signature. And I'm running out of time. Massive damage. Stun duration 7.2 seconds. Awesome. And 25-second cooldown. Starship Uplink will reset all cooldowns. Awesome. Spartoid gift, 1-point wonder, damage negation, bunch of random stats that don't really matter on a real sushi guy, and it's crowd control immunity. Also, don't really care. And then my 2 grenades, cryo and gravity. You definitely just want to go in, almost trash, toss a gravity. That's not a gravity. I keep doing that. There's the gravity, pulls in the center. After that's done, you can throw another cryo. Blast them. They can't move, free damage, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that's the rundown. Notable skills for my last 8 seconds is definitely close quarters. My only issue with close quarters is that it has to be used in melee range. You definitely don't want to stay in melee range, but it's an execute. It does. You can do 5 times within 8 seconds for 1% damage per 1% missing on a target. So it is an execute, great for bosses. Only issue is that it does require you to be in melee range. So that's the only part that's not worth. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my Star-Lord rundown. Definitely a great character. Love playing him. Can't wait to get him to 60, get his all uniques, get his artifacts, and if I get good gear, I can definitely get him a more efficient legendary. The damage and the crit hit is great, but I feel that if you were to get crit, Gungnir, everybody's favorite, would probably be really good just to do all the crits, and it would work with Starship Uplink. And yeah, that's Star-Lord. I went way over my 2-minute rundown, but still trying, still learning. Yeah, I'm out of breath. Oh, yeah. So yeah. That's Star-Lord, that's Groot beating shit in the background, and this is Bestiary, signing off.
That was great.
Yeah. Alright, thanks Star-Lord.
No more heroes, it's Kira, be Kira, catch a nobody but yourself, nothing else to do. No more heroes, no time, just a steer.